Hello guys, hello people, how you guys doing? It's your boy Good Life, it's your boy David B. I know I've been away for a while. I've been away for a while now, guys. For the past few days, few weeks, I suffered an illness that I was hospitalized and I couldn't do anything for myself. I was being taken care of. But right now, guys, I am back on my feet and I'm back to the charts again, guys. So right now, guys, I am back again with another one, guys. There was something happened while I was sick, while I was away. I saw a trade and I took a trade while I was away. I took a US30 trade, and right now, guys, I'm going to give you guys the breakdown of that trade that I took on US30 at the hospital. Now, this is the monthly time frame, guys. Remember, guys, we could clearly see that on the monthly time frame, US30 is trending to the upward direction, guys. Remember, I always tell you, follow the trend. US30 is trending to the upward direction. So I scaled down to the weekly time frame and I realized that US30 bounced off a clear support level, which is this area, a clear support level, which is this area here. US30 bounced off this level, which is this area here. So when I saw that US30 created what they call a higher high, higher low, a high, a low, and US30 is ready to create a new highs. But now the problem is, how do we enter this trade? Because you can find out all these things, but at the end of the day, you don't know how to enter the trade. So now I scaled down to the daily time frame, and on the daily time frame, I waited for price to break the overall trend line and then the level structure. Remember, guys, in this daily time frame, I focus more on the retracement, more on the higher low that will produce the new highs. So I saw this little level, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, a lower low here, a lower high, and price could not come back to create a new lower low. Rather, price created a higher low, a higher high, and also broke above the structure and broke above the trend. So I was waiting for price to give me a good level of retracement before, yes, I could scale to the top. But at the end of the day, I noticed that price created something like this. Let me first of all accompany this. Yeah, because this is the new trend. I saw that price created. Okay, let me take this off first. Let me show you guys what I mean. I saw that after price broke above this level. After price broke above this level, telling us that it has created a new structure, broke above this level with this candle. I waited for price to break the overall trend, which is this with this candle. So I now waited for a retracement. When this retracement came, price had already pushed forward. Price had already made a push. After this retracement, price has already made a push, but I realized that price didn't go up again, but rather price came down. And some people feel that price had decided to change the trend, but price would not change the trend if it hasn't broken structure, guys. If price hasn't broken structure with a candle that closes below this level, that's below this previous level, turning this to a downtrend. Price did not break that structure, but rather price came and tested this zone and then decided to bounce off. So now let me show you how the entry was like. So I went to the 4 hours time frame. Remember, guys, we used two confluence for our entry. We used the break of counter trend and we used the break of structure. Two things for our entry. So I saw this level of retracement and I realized that price was gradually testing the trend lines. Price was gradually testing the trend line. Tested the trend line here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. When I saw this, I knew, yes, this is exactly the move I want. So when price did this, I now looked for the reset level that if price breaks the counter trend line, price must also break that level for me to be sure that price has changed the trend. So now you can see that price created what they call a temporary lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, came back again, lower low, created a lower high, could not create another lower low, but rather created a higher low, a higher high. So when I saw that price did this, I saw price close with this candle, this particular candle here. I saw price close with this particular candle here. When I saw price close with this particular candle here, and then I took my entry at this candle, and there you have it. Yeah guys, I funded $100, and right now I flipped it twice with just one trade. You can see that this is the power of swing trading. Swing trading, you don't need to trade much. You just need one trade, and then you're already turning your hundreds to 1,000. You're already turning your hundreds to more hundreds. So guys, I'm going to be dropping a screenshot of the trade that I took by the side of this, so that you guys can see that I took the trade live, and I took it at the hospital when I was on the sick bed. So that is it for US30, guys. That's my analysis on US30. I also have a glimpse on gold, guys. I've seen something on gold that I would like to share. I just noticed this few days yesterday, sorry, not few days, I noticed this yesterday. So now this is the daily time frame, guys. You could come and you can see something like this on any pair. You could come and see something like this. This is very confusing. This is very, very confusing to understand. So what do? You go to the higher time frame to look clearly. And I noticed that on the higher time frame, price, remember guys, we took a trade on gold, and now we are about to take another one. I noticed that on the higher time frame, gold is trending to the upward direction. And now if you go to the daily time frame, you see that at this level, it looks like a sideways moving market or a choppy market. But guys, I'm here to tell you that it is not a sideways moving market, and it's not also a choppy market. If you closely look at this level, you will see that price created what they call, let's start from here, a higher high, higher low, high, a low, a high, a low. Price created a new high, created a low, created a new high, and now price is creating a low to go for a new highs. So now, as far as price has not broken below this level, we are still very bullish on gold. We are still very, 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 very bullish on gold. We are still very, very bullish on gold. So now I can see those two levels, and I can see that price is actually rejecting to this other level, because we had this long week here. Price broke above it. If you check on if you use the line chart, you will see that price just did what? Created what? A higher high, higher low, a higher high, and a higher low. It's as simple as that. No need to complicate things. So now we can now go to the daily time frame and see that we are still bullish on gold, guys. We are still very, very, very bullish on gold, guys. So let me currently adjust this to the close of the candle. So now I'll scale down to the 4 hours time frame to look for entries, and already guys, there's already an entry on this pair. So now you can see that on gold, guys, we use two things for our entries, guys. Remember, we use two things for our entries. We use the break of the counter trend line, and we also use the break of structure. Now you can see that the break of structure happened, the break of counter trend line happened yesterday. I noticed this yesterday. I've seen that the break of structure happened yesterday, and the break of counter trend line and the break of structure happened yesterday. So you can see that price created this temporary lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs. Price created a lower low, and price pushed back very, very seriously for a higher high. Price is about to create a higher low, then push back for a higher high, guys. So now that is it on gold. So yes, this is it on gold, and right now I'll wait on my hands. Now let me zoom in and show you guys that price on the daily time frame has broken this level structure. So I will highlight this level, and I'll wait for price to create a decent retracement, because right now this is a very, very wild push. This is a very, very wild push. If you want to enter this trade around here, I won't advise it, because this is a very, 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 very wild push. Very wild. And if you enter as a swing trader here, you have to, if you enter this trade here, you need to keep your stop loss around this level, which is a lot. So you be patient enough to wait for price to push up, come back a little bit, then you enter at that level and wait for the next level push. Sorry guys, I'm talking like very, very low. It's not my fault, it's just the way I'm feeling. So yes, that is it. So on gold, I am very bullish on gold, at least for a push to this level. You heard it first here on Good Life channel. You heard it first here on Good Life channel. At least I'm expecting a push to this level on gold. I'm expecting a push to this level on gold. And guys, I have good news. We have finally hit TP on all the trades on S&P 500. We have finally hit TP on the S&P 500. You guys, you can see it. We don't make noise here. We don't make noise on this channel. We do exactly trading, swing trading, and everything here is for free, guys. I explained this trade in some of my previous videos, and I also explained this trade. I called out this entry. I called out this entry on my previous videos. I did this entry live on my previous videos. So guys, and there you have it. So that's US30. I'm currently on US30, waiting for US30 to hit this green line before I end my trade. But I'm going to post the screenshot, and I'm already break even on US30. So that is it. I have no other. Yeah, guys. Yeah, I'm also looking at German 30. I'm also looking at German 30 for a good trade, a good trade entry around there. I'm looking at German 30 for a good trade entry around there. I'm looking at German 30 for a good trade entry around there, guys. December is coming. Oh, you need to make money, oh, so that you flex. So you flex your, if not, forex traders will be flexing and you'll be at home sleeping. I'm telling you, forex traders will be flexing and you'll be at home sleeping. So now, guys, I am currently. Okay, let me start from the beginning of this trade. Yes, let me explain why I am bullish on. I'm also bullish on German 30 because I saw German 30 do something around there. I saw them. German 30 broke above this level, and is currently sitting on a very, very major support level on the weekly time frame. German 30 sitting on a very, very major support level on the weekly time frame, and when you see this, I scale down to the daily time frame to see if I could get like more areas that I could like enter this trade. So I saw that price is rejecting to this level. I missed my first entry around there, that because I was still at the hospital. I missed my first entry around there, but I can see a second entry. I can clearly see a second entry around there, guys. Price has broken this downtrend. Price has broken this temporary retracement. It broke it with this candle, this little light of mine, or you can prefer this one, but I'll prefer this one because price broke with this little candle, breaking this structure with this one and breaking the overall trend with this one. So my entry would have been around there, but I'm not worried because I still have an entry loading around there. So we have this little low coming up around there. So let's see if the only time we'll be able to we want to sell it if price will come and break below here, but we are not selling because price is still above, and we'll be looking for entries around there, break of this counter trend line, and also break of this level structure. Break of this level structure with a candle. So I'll be expecting a candle to close above like this on German 30, then we'll be buying from here to this top, because German 30 is really good at skyrocketing. So guys, I am very bullish on German 30. Okay, I'll leave that there. I'm very bullish on German 30. I'm already on a trade on S&P 500. on US30. We have closed all our positions on S&P 500, guys. We have closed all our positions on S&P 500. We are bullish on Ger30, and I'm also bullish on gold, guys. But I won't be taking gold trade. Gold is very juicy, but I won't be taking gold trade because why? Ger30 is almost ready. Guys. Ger30 has more volume.